Hello, world. My first chat here on my channel, Joy Unhinged. And how much more unhinged can you get looking like this? So I didn't even realize until yesterday that I could do a live. I have like 8 maybe subscribers. And from what I had originally read, you had to have 50 subscribers to be able to do a live, apparently on your phone. It wasn't until yesterday that I was watching a tutorial for something else that I found out that if you're doing on your desktop, you can do live with just a few minutes extra added by verifying yourself. It could take longer for some other people in other countries, I guess, but it only took a few minutes to get me verified. You have to do like your face thing for the camera, which is a little unnerving in itself. But here we are. Now, yeah, so I'm setting my hair with hot oil treatment. It is super cold out and my hair has gotten so brittle and the ends are just horrible. But I'm trying to keep it long and eventually I'll show you how long it is. But the ends are just a mess. And I should really get a trim, but I like to not waste upwards of $50, on my kind of hair. It used to be more affordable. I miss those days where you can get a trim for 20 something dollars. So I try to do all my hair most of the time. So I trim my ends when I can. And so obviously the lengths are all over the place and it's a mess. But like, when was the last time I trimmed? Like a month? No, it was during, the holidays. So yeah, a month ago I trimmed. And now I'm looking at it again and it's just like, all my ends are split horribly. So I decided to do, since it was wash day anyway, I decided to do a hot oil treatment first. So while I'm waiting, I also decided to do a live, which I was going to do one yesterday when I figured that I could do it, but things happened. And so today is a better day since I'm just sitting around. So what did I use? I try to do homemade stuff. So this time I'm trialing, like I Googled, best oils for your hair. So I use, those medicine cups that come with the cough medicine for anybody. They're usually 20 ml cups. So I did 10 parts of each: olive oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and jojoba oil. So these have similar, effects to your hair, strengthening, split ends, whatever that means. You can't really repair split ends. It's already split. All you can do is cut them off. But hopefully strengthening the ends, good for the jojoba is good for your scalp. And I get dry scalp during this time of year also. So extra oil on the scalp and just general vitamin E and other stuff that go into those oils. Make sure you get unrefined extra virgin olive oil, I guess, which is better because they haven't burned certain minerals, vitamins off of it too much by the process of making olive oil. And other than that, that's all I gleaned from my search. Yeah, so I heated it up in the pot on the stove, not super hot. I was able to touch it, afterwards. I misted my hair with water to get it so that if it's moist, it's more absorbent. So I separated it out and then spritzed and then applied the oil all over and then extra. And then I put a plastic, I hit it with the blow dryer to warm it up again, get the oil a little bit more melty because our house is a little bit chilly. And then I put the plastic cap, which is there. I just broke a little bit, but it's okay. I've used it already. The plastic cap, and then to hold it in place because doesn't fit very well anymore. It's just this extra towel type thing. And the cap is falling apart already, so it's time to get a new one. So yeah, I'm just sitting here with my hot oil treatment. I'll sit here for like 20 minutes, I guess, do some laundry, catch up on my YouTube, which is what I do most of the time. And do this live for a few minutes just to get myself out there, get this channel rolling with more content. The the objective, let's see. Yeah, the objective of this channel has always been just random stuff that I encounter throughout the days. Things that happen to me, things that happen to other people that I've, maybe gleaned off of Facebook or Nextdoor. Like Nextdoor is a like community Facebook per se. Um, News, politics, stuff like that I might like. I'm not knowledgeable in any one area of anything. I just like to give my opinion. And sometimes my opinion, from the initial impact of the information, my opinion can vary because it takes me a while to process certain things and certain new ideas come on. I envy those people who are just like so quick with stuff. And once in a while I am, but most of the time it takes me a while to be like considering all the possibilities and all the angles. I'm more of like a detective. I really like to like look into things and ruminate on things while I'm sleeping or while I'm in the shower, which is not while I'm sleeping, while I'm trying to sleep. And while I'm in the shower, that's where we get our inspirations, right? In the shower, when it's quiet and just a lull of the running water. So, yeah. As far as I'm looking behind me, and I know it's a mess. I can't move the computer. This is where it lives. If I get sick of the background, I'll put up a green sheet and maybe do green screen. I don't even know if YouTube has that capability. I'd probably have to use StreamYard or something, but then I'd have to wait till I had the 50 subscribers or not. I have to look into that. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now, 4 years. And yeah, you get comfortable in the zone you're in. And then once you deviate, it's like you're starting all over again. And things always things fall in the cracks. It happens. That's life. You can't restore it all. We don't all have the brain. We're not all using 10% of our brain all the time. So, and some things you just never learn until you need to learn them. And that's okay. So, yeah, I did tidy. This is actually pretty tidy back here. I did a big clean out. If you saw any previous videos of organizing the kids' toys. And so this is pretty much the normal mess. It's not worth cleaning it up because it's going to be like this at the minimum the next hour or day. I did a pretty good job so far. The organization has stuck. Now the kids haven't been home, for long extended periods of time that they're messing around with most of this. But with the stuff that they have been, like they've been playing kitchen and restaurant all week, and they've been really loving that and just rediscovering some of their old toys, and that has worked out really well. And they've been keeping it more neat than normal. So I've been pretty happy with that. Yeah, and like I said in the previous video, it was never finished. There's still a pile that I have to get through and decide either I can find a place for whatever this tchotchke is, or it needs to be thrown away. So that's still a project in process. What else? I think that's it. Today should be the last day of these super cold weather that we're having. I'm in New York, northeast, and it should be getting back to normal. What I consider normal is like, freezing in the 30s, in the 20s. In night, maybe it's in the teens, but when it's in the single digits, then and the wind chills are in the negative digits, then I'm out. But I'm not. I'm still suffering. But normal winter for me is in the 30s and 20s, and we'll get a few in the 40s. Are starting to creep back in, so that's good. The sun is starting to be a little more warming. So I'm looking forward to that because I really need to get outside and do some things out there. And what was it? Oh yeah, there was something that came to mind after my last video on the organization, but I think I'll pick that up on another live. So as to keep this one short like I was supposed to and, focus. But hello, thanks for being here. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you, need to add to your list of subscriptions, for someone blathering on about nothing. And if I see you long enough in the chats, maybe, or in the comments, and you ever want to chat, unburden yourself. I'm a good listener. Feel free to drop me a line. So, yeah. All right. Thanks for stopping in if you get to. And please subscribe. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.